I really wish you guys have an amazing journey into college, and I hope my videos are some of the key videos that keep you grounded and help you excel into college, like at least your first year. Give your girl that, at least your first year.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give, it can't be replaced.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kindle, and this is my life as Kindle TV. So on this particular channel, we like to focus on fashion, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle, and now education. So if you like these kind of videos, go ahead and subscribe down below. Also click the notification bell so you never miss a weekly upload of your girl. So as promised, if you see my last video, I do have a tips video for you guys. As always, I always have chapters listed, so my videos are broken up into categories. If you want to watch a particular category first, go ahead and skip ahead, or check the description bar to figure out the exact timestamp, because I went through all this trouble to make sure you guys can, you know, jump across the video and figure out which one is more important for you. Do y'all ever just, like, when y'all do y'all makeup, it just be like lint everywhere, like, or your nose is running? As promised, I do have a tips video, and I have some things written down for you guys. So if you constantly see me looking down, it's because I got to be able to refer to my sheet. So as you can see, you know, I got my paraphernalia on. For those of you who don't know, I graduated from the Jackson State University. Y'all know we a little bougie, okay? If you go to Jackson State, you know why we act the way we do. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video, y'all. I'm talking too much already. I'm already rambling. I broke this up into categories because I feel like these are very important, and these are some tips that are very crucial to help you survive in college. And I wish I just had some of these tips while I was in college, and you know, some of this stuff to get me through college, because a lot of things was just trial and error for me. I wasn't the first generation of a college student. Well, I wasn't the first person in my family to go to college, but I was the first person to live on campus. So a lot of these things that I just didn't know, and I was the first person to go away. So the first category is gonna be finances. We're gonna get to like the nitty gritty, the serious stuff first, and then we're gonna get to like the fun stuff. So like I said, if you want to just skip ahead and then jump back to this part, you can. That's what the chapters are for, and that's what's in the description bar as far as the timestamps. As far as finances, like I mentioned in my previous video, you guys need a bank account, okay? Get you a bank account. Let's get this bank account set up. You are 18, boo. 18, you know, the big 1-8, you know, you slightly grown, but you still a baby. You are 18 now, so you need a bank account. You need your own secured account. If you can, try to get a savings account as well, but not just a checkings account. Try to get a savings account as well. And for those of you who may not have parents to guide you, I'm going to be that big sister to you. Yeah, go ahead and get a bank account. Most banks require just a $25 deposit fee, and then you get your bank card securely sent to you, mailed to you, or you can go pick it up at your local branch. But yeah, get a bank account. You really don't need an adult. Only thing you need is like your social security card, and like I always say, just bring 2 pieces of mail just in case. So yeah, anything like, you know, like your college acceptance letter, you can utilize that. Anything that your high school may have sent to you in your name to verify your address. So the second thing I would recommend for those of you, like I said, if you don't have family in your life, or you don't have that much help, get you a job. Even if you do have help, get you a job, because yeah, we broke. Being a broke college student is very real. If you get work aid, you could work like actually on campus, like so you can work like in the resident halls, you work in the cafeterias, you can work wherever the campus may allow you to work. You could do that. Or if you do drive, I recommend like applying to like your local mall, Family Dollar, or you know, anything that's nearby that you feel like you may have experience in, your local TJ Maxx. Most people apply to the mall though, because it's a discount. If you don't need to work, this don't apply to you. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it does apply to you, get a job. Because I know me, yeah, I had my mom in my life, didn't have really my dad in my life, but money was tight. Sending me off to school was not affordable, but I wanted to go, so my mom supported me, and she did the best she could, but I wish I would have got a job, to be honest, y'all. So the next thing, moving right along, if you receive a refund check, these are my people who do receive a refund check, because I was one of those people. I did receive a refund check. put at least like 15 to 20% into like a savings account that you don't touch. That's why I say get a savings account as well. Put 15 to 20% of that in a savings account. Most of us get like, when you get a refund, girl, you get a big check. Like, I'm talking like 2,000 to 3,000, sometimes 4,000, you know, give or take what school you go to. But you get a nice little penny bag. And yeah, honestly, it's like when you're not used to that kind of money, like being 18, 19 years old, 17 even, you're not used to that kind of money, like just handed it to you. Like you ain't have to do nothing but just go to school. You're gonna blow it, because y'all, I have nothing to show for all my refunds. I've gotten a refund every single semester, and I went to college in 2012. Every school I went to, I had a refund check. And if you want to talk about different, if you guys want me to talk about different experience, I graduated from Jackson State. I also went to community college, and I also went to a PWI as well. So I can give you the tea on everything. Like I can give you tea on every situation, on every type of school, to be honest with you. So if you like those kind of videos, go ahead and subscribe down below if you want to. I got you. This is to help y'all out. So whatever you need, comment down below. The next thing is budget and limit your spending habits. Okay, so I want y'all to like I said, don't try to blow through all your money, because like I know it's exciting, I know it is, but don't blow through it, because it's gonna help you in the long run. Especially my people who are trying to get a car, when you need to go back home, pay for them plane tickets, them train tickets, bus tickets, however way you get home, gas money for anybody that's going your way. This is where that saving and budgeting comes in, and this is where that 15 and 20% that you didn't put in your savings account, that's where that comes in. When your meal plan is running out, you need to eat. That's where that comes in at, like that saving and budgeting and limiting yourself to unhealthy spending habits. That is exactly what I put down here. Before you even go shopping or do anything, when you do get this refund check, or even money that people have gave you when they sent you off to school, like, because a lot of you guys have gotten gifts and probably got those gifts already. If you have not spent that money, get all of your necessary texts, get everything you're gonna need. Like, I was gonna do a video on what to bring to college, but they have a list of that. Like any school that you go to, when you are moving onto campus, they have a list of things to bring to school. But if you want to hear like on the inside, the personal experience, comment and let me know. But other than that, they usually have a list online, so that's why I didn't bother to do that kind of video. I tried to make this list for commuters and people who stay on campus, so that's why it's not like geared towards my staying on campus people so much. Moving on, and then just stack up on your toiletries. Whether you commute or whether you live on campus, keep all your toiletries together, because when you're in college, it's so easy to run out of deodorant, tampons, pads, drawers. Like, you run out of so much stuff, deodorant, pens, paper, all, you name it, you run out of this stuff. Like, and you're not paying attention because you're constantly going. If you're working and going to school, you're just like, you're just moving. You're not even paying attention. So stack up on those things so you don't have to keep worrying about replacing them, okay? So I would just stack up on everything I need. Like if you get a stipend, usually if you go to a PWI, you get your stipend before school starts, so you should be getting it this week. If you do, then you would just want to stack up on it. You know, just stack up on everything you need, like your essentials. When I say essential, I'm talking about your living essentials, your school essentials, all essentials. Okay, so now we're moving on to the mental category. And you guys, mental health is very important. I cannot stress this enough. Like, there are people that committed suicide on my campus. Like, it's not a joke. And going away to school is fun, and I'm not saying it's not fun, but it gets very depressing. You do get very homesick. If this is your first time ever leaving, you do get homesick. Like you really do. You get to miss your people. You didn't think that, you know, you would feel like this. You were so eager to get out, and then now you're just like, oh, why do I feel so sad? I'm in my dream school, you know? So yeah, that's why I created a mental category. So I personally recommend say something. If you don't feel comfortable saying something, which I'm going to get into that in a little bit, journal. I have a best friend who put me onto journaling. Shout out to you. But yeah, get you a journal, write. Just write. Just write everything down. Write how you feel. Even if you gotta cry it out. Play some music. Get you a playlist, a bomb playlist at that. And just find ways to cope with your depression. I know it's not easy. I've dealt with postpartum, and this is a very dark hole to climb out of, okay? And even though, you know, every depression is different depending on what you're depressed for, all depression is still depression, if that makes sense. Also, do YouTube. Like, hello, do YouTube. I know this has been very therapeutic for a lot of people. I know a lot of people started YouTube because they were depressed. They gave them something to do. It gave them something to focus on. And so they weren't necessarily worried about the things that bothered them or the things that they were sad about. They end up channeling that energy into you guys. They end up making this for you guys. So you guys are the ones that help people. So if this video helps you, think about you making a video and that video helps somebody else. So yeah, do a YouTube video, you know, start creating content. It ain't gotta be the best popping, you ain't got the best cameras. I understand, like, the way YouTube is set up, like, y'all ain't even got the best lighting, don't even got the best equipment. If y'all would see my setup, then you would like, dang sis, but I'm still going. Like, I'm still here. I still got my supporters. I still got people who are subscribed to this channel, even if it's 300 some of y'all. I love all of y'all, okay? Definitely do that. Another thing is, like I said, I was gonna get into is talk to like a trusted staff. Like, I confided in a few staff members that I just looked at as like mothers. So try to find somebody on campus, whether it be a professor. This person may not be a professor, it may be somebody you just see all the time and she's just an authority figure, or he. Find somebody you can confide in, like, not just your peers, because like sometimes our peers is not like the best at these things, because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but they just sometimes may not be, you know, equipped for it. Or some of us may not have had that motherly figure or that fatherly figure in our life, and you may have like a coach or a professor or anything like that that you can confide in. I definitely recommend you confide in them. Speak to like a trusted staff, and like join clubs. Try to keep yourself active, because I notice the more active you are, the less depressed you are. You know, your depression starts to decrease because you start to find happiness and peace within the things that you love doing. So if that means go volunteer and read books to little kids, or, you know, go help out on campus, do volunteer work, sometimes that stuff actually helps. So these are just some tips I could possibly recommend to help you with your depression. You see what I'm saying? But college depression is very real. Like, I just want to bring awareness to this. It is very real. I had a few friends that were depressed, and because I was so detached from my emotions, I didn't understand what they were going through. I didn't even understand that I was going through depression at one point. You see what I'm saying? Now, the less serious stuff, I know that was a bit heavy. Now we're gonna move on to the fun stuff, the things that you guys are excited about when it comes to college. You know, y'all wish I could do college all over again. I can, but it's not the same. You know, if I could pick it all over again, I will just have went to Jackson State only. But you live and you learn, and I'm gonna make a separate video about like just transferring when you are at a school that ain't for you. So I'm gonna make a video about that. But yeah, so now we're on to the socially category. Socially. So first and foremost, like I just mentioned, join clubs, organizations, sports. Even if you didn't come there on a sports scholarship, you can always try out for a team. Especially if you have a background in it, it's a lot easier for you to get on the team. But if you don't, try out for cheer, soccer, track, whatever. They got almost anything, honestly. And you can create a club too. So if you got enough people that share the same interests as you, you guys can create a club. So yeah, do that. Do a lot of volunteer work. Be active on your campus. Like, I cannot stress that enough. In order to maximize your college experience, I recommend being active. Active, because I love Jackson State. Like, baby, I'ma bleed JSU, okay? I'ma bleed the blue. As we say, bleed the blue. We are duplicated, but we are the original. Attend all college functions, go to games, go to events that the school may be having, and different organizations. Like, you do have Greek organizations. I'm not sure if everybody have them on their campus, but if you live on campus, you are probably familiar more so with the Greeks. If you are a commuter, still attend events. Like, this may bridge that gap between you just going to class, like going on campus, going to class, and then going back home. Go to events, go to all kind of events that, well, I just said that, duh. Go to events, go to campus functions, anything that they may have posted on the community wall, all of that stuff. I do recommend follow your school, all of their social media, because just instead we have the page called The I Love It. They shout you out, so it gives you a little bit of exposure, gets you a little clout before you get into the doors. You know, I had a little clout, y'all. When I came to JSU, I had a little clout, like just a little bit. People did know me when I got there. Like, people thought I already attended the school. That was great though, because that just made my introduction into college, well, into JSU, freaking phenomenal. I got invited to every single party, like every single party. I was not pressed to get into no parties. Like, I had options, boo. I had options. So follow all your school social media so you can keep up with the latest of the latest. And this is very important because y'all think high school drama is bad, college drama is bad, okay? So keep a small circle. Be very social, but keep a small circle, okay? Keep your business and only tell very few selective people. So a lesser circle is less drama, because if I'm not telling my business to all of these people over here, then my business will never get out. But if I'm telling my business to this individual over here, if my business get out, sis, you told everybody. So yeah, keep your circle very small. Even though, like I said, be social. Do not be a thought. The guys on campus are very cute. The girls on campus are bootylicious. Like, I'm talking skin everywhere. Don't be a thought. Be social, not a community hole, if that makes sense. But another tip, y'all, even people who ain't going to college, this apply to everyday life. Do not mix your friends. Don't mix your friends. It is very important to get different kinds of friends. You got your friends that you go out to every party and function with, and you know, your girls that you kick it with. You got your colleague friends, the friends that are, like, you know, in your major, y'all share that interest. So these are the ones that you're going to be inviting to, like, your major events. Like, your friends who have different majors, they don't want to go to your theater event. Like, they may do it because they supporting you, but it may not interest them. You see what I'm saying? So make friends within your major. I cannot stress that enough either, because they tend to help you out in the long run, like, because y'all share the same common interests. You see what I'm saying? So I had different kinds of friends. Like, I had my mass communication friends, and I had my girls I kicked it with, and then I had like other people that were like in political stuff. Like, you had, you know, like your warrior court people, your SGA people, you know, all those political people. I had friends like that. So I had different friends for different reasons. And so yeah, don't mix your friends. Like, your friends from the drama club should not be with your homegirls that you kick it with in the dorm, because these are the friends that kind of really only know you from class. They know you on first name basis. These are your girls that know you from your nickname, or these are your boys that know you from your nickname. Don't mix the two, because these are two different crowds. And then you may lose friends over here, or you may lose friends over there, because you mix them two and they may not get along. See what I'm saying? Don't mix your friends. Ever. Not ever. Introduce them if you have like a birthday event, but don't mix them. Don't invite this friend and that friend to the same stuff. It gets a little messy and tricky, and I've lost friends from doing that. So don't do it. Yeah, and that's it for social. So like I said, that's really it for the social category, because I kind of covered everything that I wanted to cover. So as far as school related stuff, like, y'all ain't know what to call this category, but anyway, like I mentioned in my previous video, keep copies of everything. I cannot stress that enough. Schools like to lose stuff, and then they'll tell you that you never gave it to them when you know you did. So keep copies of everything, every single thing. Like, and for those of you who didn't watch that video, what I mean by that is keep copies of all your financial stuff. If you got scholarships, any of that stuff, like your award letters, just keep copies of your money. Because when you go to the financial aid department, especially if you go to one of these HBCUs, baby, they like to play with you when you go in there. Oh, we ain't never get that. We don't know what you're talking about. We ain't never seen that. Yes, you did. So you want to be able to, there you go. You see what I'm saying? So keep copies of everything, especially your core classes, just to make sure you're taking the required classes and necessary classes that you need to. Keep copies of everything. Keep copies of your syllabus, because if your professor try to pull some funny stuff on you, no, baby, in your syllabus that you gave me in the beginning of the school year, that's what you said. This is the contract that I signed. Yeah, keep copies of everything. So one of my tips is, because I did promise y'all in my last video that I was going to give y'all tips on how to take faster notes. One of the tips, I want to do a whole separate video on that, but one of the tips is a faster way to write down notes is to voice record everything. So that's why I say you need like an iPad or something like that, because yeah, if you watch my video on things you need as a first time student, it should be like right here somewhere. You go ahead and click that, pause this video, click that, go to that video, and then come back over here. But yeah, so record everything. Like when you take notes, the best effective way is bullet point everything, jot down little keywords, and then hit refer to voice recording. Record everything, so when you go back to your room, re-listen to everything, and you can properly write your notes down. You see what I'm saying? Take pictures as well. So if you have a professor that likes to write on the board, picture. It saves you in the long run. It saves you a lot of writing during class because they like to move fast. Nobody tell y'all that. They move fast. Like a slide that have at least like 30 bullet points, they only gonna take like 2 minutes to explain it. You see what I'm saying? So take pictures. Some professors will tell you to take pictures, but take pictures and voice record anything that they say. Because if they repeat it more than once, it's important. So yeah, voice record everything. Go back and listen to it. That's why I say get some headphones too. Go back to your room, listen to it, and handwrite all your notes. And then transcribe that onto like a smaller index card, anything like that, just in case when it comes to testing, they say you could bring index cards and you're not rushing, trying to jot down everything on that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. That's the best. That's one of the best effective ways to take notes. Another thing is, another tip I want to give you before I close this video out, and like I said, I'm going to make a whole separate video on this, is one of the best ways to write a paper. Y'all, I figured this gem out in college. So one day I was trying to write a paper and it was due. Like, y'all, I procrastinate. Don't be like me. I procrastinate and I had to write like a 3-page paper, and I was trying to write it in like an hour. So the best way to do that is download Microsoft Word onto your iPhone. It can be downloaded onto your iPhone. I downloaded it to my iPhone. I clicked the little, I went over the little cursor thing, had it where it's typing, and I spoke everything in. You talk, hey, in the beginning, da 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 da. Make sure you articulate as well. In the beginning, da 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 da. You say what you need to say, paragraph. 30 minutes tops is going to take you to speak this paper. Should take you another 30 minutes to edit and proofread, and you're done. You're done, sis. I've written 10-page papers. I've written 15-page papers. Like, I've written a 20-page paper. And you wanna know how long it took me to do that? Maybe 2 hours tops. I spoke everything, went to the library, typed everything up, proofread it, cleaned it up, you know, polished it, gave it the glitz and glamour, and A, B minus, A minus, A plus. That is the gem that I just dropped in this video. That is a gem. Some of y'all may know that, but a lot of y'all may not know that. But I speak everything into my text, transcribe it over, or even if you do it in like your notes, like you can go to your Apple Notes, speak it into there, copy, paste it onto Microsoft Word, go onto your laptop, edit it, clean it up. You're good to go, sis. And you can add stuff in, take stuff out, you know, boom. But that's the tea on how to do that. Another thing is, please do not plagiarize. Since we're talking about school stuff, please do not plagiarize anything. That is illegal. Do your own work. Put in the work, because it's going to benefit you in the end. So don't cheat yourself in college. Don't. I used to cheat in high school, but don't cheat yourself in college, okay? Never cheat yourself in college. So that concludes this particular video. I do have another video on how to properly pack for college, because I want to get that video out to you guys very soon. I just don't know how I want that to look, so that's the next video. But yeah, if you like this kind of video, go ahead and comment down below. For all of my college graduates, or for all of my people that's about to graduate, or any upperclassmen, comment down below any tips that you want to give these freshmen. So let's welcome it into the college atmosphere. This is the pre-adulthood before adulthood. So college is survival, boo. It's very much survival, okay? The things that college teach you when you are away and on campus is nothing. Nobody can ever teach you. No parent, no sister, no sibling, no brother, none of that. Can nobody teach you that but yourself? It's all about living, trial and error. But I'm gonna give you a little guidebook, okay? But yeah, so that concludes this video, and yeah, hopefully you guys stick around for my next one and join this family over here, because I cater to you and help you get what you need. Help me help you by subscribing to my channel and comment down below and hit the notification bell so you never miss a weekly upload of your girl. Until next time, peace.